when I came out of high school, you never know, I might have been at Tuskegee, but I shook a coach's hand. And my father made me honor a handshake. He said, you shook that man's hand, and that's where you're going. So those values, they still work, but hearing what this young man said is really makes me proud today, you know, to be here, because some of the things that we were doing back then is being done now, I know, at Tuskegee University, and that's a major blessing. But what can we do to become more attractive to our top flight athletes that we have lost? What can we do? I believe they still want to be with us, because I've never been to Tuskegee, but I can assure you that a lot of the Alumni football players are on the Tuskegee University campus. I can guarantee you that. Go ahead. How can we get them to come back to us? And I believe that timing has a lot to do with how things happen. I believe God has positioned us in such a way to where if we do what we're supposed to do, he'll come back. They're already starting to come back. If you look at the Celebration Bowl as an example, which is something for us, by us, that's a big stage for us. It's the only game that's being played just before bowl season that's shown in every country where there's an Air Force base. That's big. That's something that young athletes have said years past. I want to be on TV. I want to be able to be seen. That platform, it's not big as it should be, but that foundation has been laid now. We've got something to build on. Number two, we've got the Black College Football Hall of Fame, which is another great big stage. It has gotten so big until the National Football League has recognized that black college football is their history. So they just built a $50 million complex in addition to what's already there, remodel the football field and everything there. So that Black College Football Hall of Fame is now going to be housed in the same area with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And you know as well as I know, there's a great percentage of athletes in the Pro Football Hall of Fame is from historically black colleges and universities. So it doesn't matter what avenue or what direction we try to go, some kind of way, God finds a way for us to get on that road. So, but then there are some things that we have to do. I want to make it a little personal. That we have to do, Tuskegee alums have to do to enhance your athletic or your football program. I had a great conversation with this young man last night talking about athletics, and I enjoyed speaking with him because he has such a great, extensive knowledge about what should, what can happen at Tuskegee. So you guys are very blessed to have, and I'm not tooting his horn, he can do that himself, but I just recognize talent when I see it. This is a very talented young man. But when you think about Tuskegee University, think about if there were 139-year-old university. Think about if there were 10 alumni. I'll say football, since I'm a football player, I'll make it real personal. Think about if there were 10 football players who graduated from Tuskegee University and said, you know, I want to help the football program, but this is what I want to do. Each one of those guys got 10 guys. Make a commitment. I know Mr. Arrington is probably like I am at Mississippi Valley. People are tired of seeing him begging for checks. But he's committed. He understands what getting those dollars and putting them in areas for coaches to be able to go out and recruit, and for coaches to be able to have nice equipment, for coaches to be able to put their athletes that they recruit in a nice dormitory, nice places. He understands how important that is. Our young people, they want to be with us, but it's hard to turn down a nice, cool, air-conditioned room with a nice seated posturepedic mattress. It's hard to turn that down. But think about that 10 athletes for a minute, and then think about, and congratulations on the appointment of your new president, Dr. Lily McNair. But I hope and pray that she is an athletic person. I hope and pray that she is somebody that's willing to invest in athletics, because to me, that's one of the biggest pieces that you've got to have. You guys are already successful, but you can do better. You can do better. Some of those guys that are coming from Auburn to your campus, some of those same guys can be on your campus. They can stay there, but there has to be an investment in that program. That's the first piece. The next piece, alumni, we have to take responsibility for our programs at our school. When you think about the graduation rates and the plethora of people that we have in the different honorees in the world that are doing great things, we do all of that. We do very, very well in making sure that our kids, that our students are educated, and they're in the mainstream, and they're doing great things. But when it comes down to athletics, football particularly, it has to be a self-supporting operation. Auburn is self-supported, Florida is self-supported, Alabama is self-supported, and the reason they're self-supported is because their people are giving back. They're giving back. Now, I don't know. I know at Mississippi Valley, I don't know of an alum. Our school is only 66 years old, and I don't know if we have an alumni that could write us a check for $1 million, or maybe even $500,000. I don't know of one, and I haven't come across that alum I've been out 43 years, and I've been begging for checks since I've been out, and I have yet to run into that alum that could give that. But I know there's a lot of them that could give $100 a month, or $200 a month, or $300 a month, or however they want to give it. But that's something that we have to commit to. We have to make that kind of sacrifice. Our boys will come back to us, but I'm telling you, they're not coming. They're not leaving that seated posturepedic mattress that they're sleeping on every night, and that cool air condition, that flat screen TV in their lobby or in their room. They're not coming back. This is what we have introduced them to, and this is what they like, and this is what they have to have. But we could have it too. We could have it, but we as alums have to band together. We have to get involved. We come to our classics. We have a good time. We come to homecoming. We have a good time. We tailgate. We go to the step shows and the step parties. We do all of that. But we've got to make a commitment to be like our parents was when we were in school. They didn't have much, but they gave a little. They didn't have much, but they gave a little. And there is enough of us. We are professional people now. We're professionals. We're not at the bottom of the totem pole like we was when George Washington Carver first started Tuskegee University. We're not there. If he had the frame of mind and if he could get it started, we should be able to take it to the next level. Let's go back to the 10 athletes that I talked about, and then I'll take my seat. You had 10 athletes that said, I'm going to get 10 of my teammates to give $100. You know, you don't have to ask them to work no more overtime. You don't have to ask them to go get another job. All you got to do is ask them to make a commitment. It could be whoever, as long as you're an alum. I'll take myself as an example. If I'm a Tuskegee alum, if I decide that I'm going to be committed to this, I'm not going to work no more overtime, I'm not going to get another job, I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to take what I already have and I'm going to figure out a way to give this $100. I'm just talking about $100. If I don't play golf one time out of the month, I use golf because I like to play golf. It costs you between $50 and $100 to play golf, depending on where you're at. Okay, so think about that. You take one round of golf twice a month. That's $100. Now you don't have you ain't got to pay no more money. You can still go to Outback. You can still go to Ruby Tuesday. You can still go to, I don't know if y'all got a steak and shake or a Piccadilly. You can still do all of that. All I'm saying is, Starbucks, oh my goodness. I mean, just think about it. You get 10 guys. Or I'll use my wife as an example. My wife loves to go and get her nails done. And that's okay. I like pretty feet too. My wife loves to go and get her hair done. I like pretty hair too. She goes and get her hair cut. I like a nice cut, pretty hair as well. She got shoes everywhere. And don't anybody in here tell her that I mentioned that. Kill her. But one pedicure a month. One, as my wife say, well, these were on sale. One pair of shoes that you don't buy, that's on sale. Okay? Or one pedicure, or hair, whatever. Just one a month. That's $100. That's $100. That's $100. All you got to do is be committed. Commit to making. That's a very, very small sacrifice to help enhance your athletic program. Actually, and I'll get my, Dr. Darwin, I'm going to get my piece of paper out that I wrote on because I couldn't, at my age, these numbers kind of go together on me sometimes. I had to write it down in my room. So I can make sure I get it right. Now I gotta find it. I got so many sheets. But think about this. Think about this, and I'll have my seat. Think about this. You got 50 people. You got 10 people that's going to work with the other 10. That's 50 people. At $100 a month, that's $5,000. One shot. Okay? Now, think about that $5,000 over a period of 5 years. I'm only talking about 50 people from a university that has 138, 39-year history. So I know it is more of us than that. Okay? But just think about it. 50 alumni. That's $5,000. We're going to do this for 5 years. That's 300,000. 300,000. That's 100 and something thousand. That's 60 something thousand dollars a year. Now, if you ask Joshua, what could an additional $60,000 designated to athletics or to football do for your program that you know you got coming? Hey, we're not that far off. We're not that far off. But just think about that. I'm talking about only a very, 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 very small percentage. That's all you have to do, because we're not. He just was up here talking about how many championships that you won with the athletes that you have now. But think about it, that $60,000, extra $60,000 every year was coming in, and he could go to his coach and tell him, say, Coach, I got another $60,000 in scholarships, and that coach could go and bring in another 2 or 3, 4 junior college transfers to go with them freshmen sophomores that he got. Now you're talking about playing some big time people, making some big money. Now the program starts to be, it's on the rise. Now people are not going to be looking at, okay, I need a practice game, let me go to this team. Yeah, we make money, but a lot of times price over principle just is not good. It's not good. We need the money, but we can take a different route. We can take a different route. But it takes the commitment of the administration, the alumni. You got great coaches, you got great athletic people, and then as our athletes leave us, it has to be as important to get your degree as it is for you to give back. And the reason I'm standing here before you right now, and the reason that I do what I do, because my coach instilled in me. He said, boy, this is your school. He looked me straight in the face. He said, yes, I'm the coach. He said, but this is a job for me. He said, I could be gone next year. He said, you're going to be an alumnus to the day you die. So it's my school. So it's our school. And we have to treat it like that. We've got to give back. You know what I'm saying? The law of large numbers will work for us. If we take a little bit of a lot, it'll make something big. That's something that we have to do. And those are my 3 major pieces of growth when it comes down to athletics. It's administration, it's us, and then it's the athletes. Those 3. That's it. I really appreciate being here with you all today. And I was so excited to hear the information that you gave us, and I can get on the plane thinking that, hey, I know there's one school I can see the intergenerational transfer with just what you said, and that's what we've got to have. It still works. It still works. Thank you.